Thank you all so much for making it to the third and final part of our road trip series from Chicago to the Grand Canyon and back. You'll now be joining us on our Route 66 tour back home as we make our way through Arizona, Roswell, New Mexico, and a few other bizarre and fun places along the way. See it all here for yourself on Snout in the Middle. One of our first stops on the journey back home, and one of my personal favorites from the entire trip, was the Blue Mesa Trail in the Petrified Forest. Laid down over 220 million years ago, the Blue Mesa is full of mud and sandstones in colors ranging from blue-gray to green, and sometimes even purple and peach tones. And while there isn't much petrified wood in itself to find in this area, the Blue Mesa is a standout geological playground with stark colors and contrasts that make it a must-visit all its own. From there, it was a race against sundown to make it to a detour that I was very much looking forward to, a visit to the house used in the hit series Breaking Bad. Unfortunately, tourists over the years have ruined the opportunity, and it's next to impossible to pay it a proper visit. We stayed the night at a dog-friendly hotel to awake the next morning for the full Roswell, New Mexico experience. Sure, everything is very campy, and they really push the UFO fare, but it was a great way to spend the morning and an extra stamp on our Route 66 passport. Plus, Nick is an adult child. Our only stop through Texas was at the V-Dub Slug Bug Ranch in Carson County, Texas, which lended itself to some cool pictures. From Texas, we were on our way to Oklahoma and a must-see if you're passing through Arcadia after sundown, Pop 66. Behind a 66-foot-tall neon-lit soda bottle, this landmark diner offers over 700 different types of soda, from classic flavors like root beer and vintage cola to some wacky ones like ranch and teriyaki beef jerky soda. Our final Airbnb was this adorable dog-friendly apartment, complete with washer and dryer, treats for penny, and minutes to downtown Tulsa. It was a steal at less than $100 a night. The next morning, we decided to explore Tulsa's famous public park, The Gathering Place. This beautiful riverfront park is free and open to the public, and was a different and super fun way to spend a morning. Voted USA Today's Best City Park in 2021, The Gathering Place is an amusement park, jungle gym, and sensory garden all in one, offering fun for all ages. After a day of exploring Tulsa, it was time to break the news to Penny that we were gonna hit the road again. The next stop on our Route 66 journey brought us to the famous Blue Whale of Catoosa, only a 20-minute drive outside of Tulsa, Oklahoma. This waterfront structure was built in the 1970s as a surprise anniversary gift to the builder's wife. In its heyday, the Blue Whale and its surrounding pond were a favored swimming hole for both locals and Route 66 travelers alike. Both the Blue Whale and its surrounding pond fell into disrepair in the early 2000s, but luckily it was restored a decade later after the people of Catoosa launched a fundraising and volunteer effort to restore the Blue Whale to its brilliant blue. Alright, one of the kookier stops on our journey included the Precious Moments Chapel in Carthage, Missouri. Now, I know this place means well, but there's something very unsettling about an entire chapel dedicated to the child angel figurines that haunt my childhood. You can also get married or even have your funeral there. I was thoroughly creeped out by this place and more than happy to leave. To shake off the spooky feelings left by Precious Moments Chapel, we decided to go somewhere full of charm and familiarity, a cold and dark cave. Fantastic Caverns is a Jeep-driven, fully guided tour that gave us a first-hand look into the Cave of the Ozarks. We got to learn how the cave was discovered, and they even fully shut the lights on us a few times. The best part? The whole tour takes less than an hour. As I mentioned before, Nick is an adult child, so we couldn't help ourselves from making a pit stop at the Fudge Factory in Uranus, Missouri. As we finally made our way back into Illinois, we passed by the world's largest ketchup bottle, standing at a whopping 170 feet tall. Along Route 66's old historic road, you'll find the Pink Elephant Antique Mall in Livingston, Illinois. It's packed with wares from floor to ceiling, and there's even a working diner attached, so we of course grabbed a milkshake. We made sure we spared no attraction along the way, so we made sure to visit the world's largest covered wagon in Lincoln and the Gemini Giant in Wilmington, Illinois. Thank you all so much for watching all 3 parts of our road trip series from Chicago to the Grand Canyon and back. Be sure to like and subscribe to us here on YouTube at Snout in the Middle, and as always, follow us on Instagram. We're just getting started.